This is Thomas Manning III coming to you from Texas. I've got an announcement to make about KrillaS. KrillaS music label is KrillaS Rhapsody Music Group. It's a whole bunch of things, but it's had to deal with a whole bunch of corruption and a whole bunch of bullshit. The bullshit is that most artists, you know, in young artists today that are hustling. Hustle, by the way, doesn't mean wake up early for work anymore. It doesn't mean working hard and doing your due diligence to make sure that you take care of your shit. Hustling means that you're selling drugs. Hustling means that you're out there making a deal out of something that ain't really a deal. And a hustle doesn't work because it is a hustle. I mean, you know, and some people it's in their blood, and some people have been taught that that's the way that things go. Well, anyways, that isn't how things go. If you're a dedicated artist, be dedicated to your craft. If you're a dedicated hustler, be dedicated to your craft, because if you're not, you'll get arrested anyway. I really don't give a fuck what people do. Don't pass judgment on unless it has to do with beating women and abusing children. Outside of animals and children. Anything else, men are on their own. I don't give a fuck. They could be out bleeding in the streets and killing each other and curbing each other on the sidewalks. I don't give a fuck. That's your problem. You men handle your own. I handle my own man shit. You handle your own man shit. But what I want to make an announcement about is that what's resident is hatred. And right now I'm in talks with the WWE. KrillaS is going to be sending our best artists to do what needs to be done for the WWE to warm shit up, get shit going. I mean, we don't need just rap. We can put the Jaja boys. We could put them with some of my badass boys that got the most. You know, I call them 3DG beats. I actually trademarked 3DG. Well, and that's after I trademarked 3D. They called me from the trademark commission. They said, Mr. Manny, you can't trademark 3D. It means three-dimensional. I said, no, it means triple diamond. Like Mitsubishi does. I'm fluent in Russian, Polish. I speak pretty good Japanese. I was a Russian crypto-linguist in the United States Air Force as a homo in the early 80s. With more than a top-secret security clearance. So I know how this government and other governments work. I was taught to be a Russian linguist, but also in the history of Russia. In the history of the Soviet Union, which isn't the Soviet Union anymore. And I understand exactly what's going on in the Ukraine. Now everybody seems to think that the Ukraine's being taken over by Putin. Everyone seems to think that Putin is this like some demagogue, you know, who's in a kleptocracy. If one more person talks about Russia being a kleptocracy, I'll shoot them my fucking self. I mean, for fuck's sake, Putin is one of the most revered, intelligent, political businessmen on the planet. His people love him. He has created economic and security stability in a country filled with black widows where people want to kill each other just like in America, but he doesn't put up with it. You should see my friend Tomek Szadek in Poland, who's the head of training for all of the SWAT trainers in the entire country of Poland. For every region of Poland, he's the SWAT trainer. Top Gun. This guy's 5'10", can kill you with his fucking one hand. I mean, the guy's strong as fuck. But artillery, he would pull out of his BMW and be like, hey, I brought an AK with me today. I mean, man, he'd be like, how many bullets can we buy? I'd be like, oh, let's get 1,000, Tommy. 1,000 bullets. We had fun. But he's part of Eastern Europe. I saw him and his boys take down a train coming back with everybody. Blood on every window. It was a huge fight. They threw in concussion bombs and took everybody out, man. You've never seen anything like it. If they ever did that in the United States of America and it was filmed, every one of those police officers would have been executed. I mean, unbelievable, the shit. So we as Americans think that we're being, you know, abused, right? Well, I know what real abuse is. But the injustice here is the silent injustice. You tell me I'm not accepted, I'll tell you pretty much to go fuck off. Because I'm somebody who can and will tell you to do that. But most people aren't like me. What I think you need to do, the good people of Texas, is to announce to the rest of our United States of America that you want to be annexed or that you want to comply. If you don't want to comply, then go to fucking hell. We'll take your oil just like we'll take it from Iraq. We'll move the military bases out of Texas. We'll take South by Southwest and put it in Nashville where it belongs. The music capital of Texas. The music capital of the world is not Austin, Texas. They won't allow it. The politicos stomping on every fucking hood nigga and throwing them into the goddamn back into the trap, or rounding them up and arresting them because they don't want people to succeed from Austin, Texas in the music business that are a nigga like me. Well, I grew up like one, I've been treated like one, and I ain't one. Because I grew out of it. I learned how to stand up for myself. But you know, what about a young gay black man? What is he gonna do? If he moved into the Steiner Ranch community, he would have gone lost and they would have called it out to the coyotes. Right? Well, not on my watch. So KrillaS is making an announcement. I am in talks with Yes the Man. The man knows who this man is too. We're not gonna... We know the bitches at the WWE's tits ain't gonna pop out when they're pulling each other's hair and pretending they're hitting each other with fucking steel fold-out shit. Come on, man. We can watch that all day long. Even an old faggot like me loves to see a titty pop out. It's fucking hilarious. If it ain't gonna happen, I ain't gonna watch it. So, get over the nonsense of the hair pulling and stuff. Let's bring out some real country rap. Let's bring out some real hood nigga rap. Let's bring out some real assault rap and get some shit moving in that WWE. And stop having the girls pull each other's hair unless you're gonna have some titties pop out. Let's get some shit going before those boys wrestle. Let's hear some real music at the NBA. Let's get some songs going of divinity that has to do with the heart of the beat of the soul of the message under some 3DG shit. Under the KrillaS label, which is going to be a repository for good only. So, I do talk like this anyway. I talk like this when I'm mad. I've been mad since I've been fucking back here in Texas. I've been here since 1982. Long goddamn time. My first boyfriend was a cowboy down here. I mean, granted, he had a little pretty poodle and lived in a trailer, but man, that nigga had a tow truck and a bad attitude. I was good with that one for a while anyway. But anyways, KrillaS is real man shit for real man shit. Even if there's a faggot that might have part of it in it. I've been in rap music since 1981. Double Dutch bus. Hello, have you got your kinky bus fare? Oh. Get on the bus, moving down the line. Now anyways, I got a chief. His name is Sean Doe. I got a brother. His name is Uncle Dre. I got a nephew. His name is Slow Boogie. Do they sound like my immediate white Irish Catholic family? They're my chosen family. There's others. There's Rocky. There's Estar. There's Lavish. There's Corey. Corey's a white boy. There's D-Kane. As good as Eminem. If not better than, because he's younger than and cuter than. The girls will love him. Alvin, he's a little whiny, but he's good man. He's tall. Cameron, the handsomest black guy you've ever laid your eyes on. Demure in class. Odom Williams? Odom Williams should be resonant as what we look up to and admire in any man of grace. He's full of grace. Karim Williams Sr., a very well-respected black man of about my age in the community who's supporting his gorgeous. One of his gorgeous artists, Nubia Emmons, and she's fabulous. And we have associations with Tony D up in North Carolina, who's just straight up, and Trey Savage, and Solo Thee, and you know, the list goes on and on. Jeannie Breaker up in Seattle's about to turn 18. Shelvis, a little kid named Shelvis. I mean, my God, come on. How can you have a swagger and calling yourself Shelvis like your little baby Elvis when you're 17 years old and you're not even part of the black community because you live in a rich white neighborhood? Well, he wants to identify with his people. And so he's trying to do that through rap music. And he's done it. I mean, he's come up with his own standards for performing. And it's brilliant, brilliant stuff. Cash Money Vamp flew down from Cash Money Records and said he wanted to join my label because we are the truth. Fuck that hustler. He is a lying fucking fool thinking he can fool ass an old nigga like me. Come on, man. Feels like waiting for a titty to pop up at the WWE. You'd be far, far luckier to see mine happen than one of them bitches fucking all bound up in that shit. So this is my 10 minutes of saving grace today. This is my announcement number 1 about the WWE. We're gonna do a SmackDown takedown, full-on fucking frontal shit on this fucking rap stuff that needs to be done in the WWE because we are tired of looking at faggot shit. Chief nigga faggot nigga says that's faggot shit. I want to see some men fucking singing. Then I want to see some men fighting. And I want to see some real fucking fighting. We might even get into that fucking, the real shit.